The 1997 United Kingdom 50 pence coin, bearing the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, is a fascinating piece of modern British numismatic history. It represents not just a unit of currency, but also an important moment in the ongoing evolution of the United Kingdom's coinage system. Struck by the Royal Mint, the 1997 50 pence coin is part of the decimal coinage series first introduced in 1971 when the United Kingdom transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a decimal-based monetary structure. This specific coin belongs to the smaller, lighter version of the 50 pence piece, as the Royal Mint decided in 1997 to reduce the size and weight of the coin to make it more practical for circulation. The earlier larger 50 pence coin, issued from 1969 to 1996, had become somewhat bulky for everyday use, and thus the 1997 issue marked a major design and technical update in British coinage. The coin's introduction symbolized modernization and efficiency while maintaining traditional elements that reflected the United Kingdom's long-standing heritage and monarchy. On the obverse front of the 1997 50 pence coin is the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, introduced in 1998 but used on trial strikes and smaller-sized coins beginning in late 1997, is notable for its realism and mature representation of the Queen, depicting her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, one of her most recognizable royal jewels. The inscription around the effigy reads, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1997 inch, which is a Latin abbreviation for Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, translating to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This phrase highlights both her religious and constitutional roles in the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth realms. The obverse design, with its bold initials IRB beneath the portrait, quickly became one of the most enduring and admired depictions of Queen Elizabeth II, symbolizing the stability and continuity of her long reign through the closing years of the 20th century. The reverse back design of the 1997 50 pence coin features Britannia, a symbol of British strength, unity, and maritime heritage. Seated beside a lion, Britannia is shown holding a trident in one hand and a shield emblazoned with the Union Jack in the other. This design, created by Christopher Ironside, had been used on the 50 pence coin since 1969 and remained one of the most iconic images in British numismatics. It links the coin to centuries of history. Britannia first appeared on Roman coins and was revived on British currency in the 17th century under Charles II. The reverse also bears the denomination 50 pence, clearly inscribed below Britannia's figure. The design's classic composition symbolizes the nation's naval power and enduring spirit, making the 1997 coin both a work of art and a national emblem carried in the pockets of millions. From a technical standpoint, the 1997 50 pence coin was revolutionary in its reduced form. The new, smaller version weighs 8.00 grams, has a diameter of 27.3 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.78 millimeters, compared to the earlier version's 13.5 grams and 30 millimeter diameter. It is made of cupronickel, a mixture of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a durable silvery appearance suitable for long-term circulation. The coin's seven-sided equilateral curved heptagon shape, unique among world currencies, ensures easy recognition by touch and machine reading, while also maintaining a consistent diameter across its edges, a design innovation that balances tradition with practicality. The Royal Mint produced the 1997 issue in large numbers for circulation, as well as in special collector's editions in both uncirculated and proof finishes, reflecting the widespread public interest in this important transitional coin. Historically, the 1997 50 pence coin marks a bridge between two eras, the end of the old large coinage system and the beginning of the modern, smaller coinage that would define British money for decades to come. It was part of a broader modernization campaign that also affected other denominations, responding to the changing economic and social environment of the late 20th century. The 1990s were a time of renewed national identity in Britain, and coins like this one served as daily reminders of tradition enduring through modernization. The continued depiction of Britannia was particularly meaningful, reinforcing themes of heritage and continuity just as the nation approached the new millennium. In the realm of numismatics, the 1997 50 pence coin holds enduring appeal for collectors. It is sought after not for rarity, since millions were produced, but for its historical context as the first year of the reduced-size 50 pence coin, making it a key transition issue in British decimal coinage. Collectors often include it in decimal coin sets to represent the significant design and dimension change, and pristine examples in uncirculated or proof condition can carry modest premiums above face value. Its blend of classical symbolism, modern production, and royal portraiture make it a quintessential example of British coin design excellence. In summary, the 1997 Elizabeth II 50 pence coin is a coin of transformation, linking past and future, monarchy and modernity, symbolism and practicality. It reflects the craftsmanship of the royal mint, the enduring image of Britannia as a national icon, and Queen Elizabeth II's continuing presence as a stabilizing figure during a period of change. More than a simple monetary token, it represents the evolving identity of the United Kingdom itself at the threshold of the next hop. The 2002 United Kingdom 20 pence, 20p, coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a distinctive and historically significant piece of modern British coinage, representing not only a continuation of the decimal currency system introduced in 1971 but also a symbol of the United Kingdom's consistent yet evolving numismatic heritage. This coin, with its seven-sided heptagonal shape and elegant design, reflects both artistic sophistication and practical engineering. The 20p coin has been in circulation since June 1982, introduced to fill the gap between the 10p and 50p denominations, and by 2002 it had become a familiar and widely used coin in everyday British life. The obverse front of the 2002 issue bears the portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, created by sculptor Ian Rink Broadley, whose initials, IRB, appear just beneath the Queen's neck. This was the fourth official portrait of the Queen used on British coinage, first introduced in 1998, and it is characterized by a more realistic and mature depiction of the monarch compared to earlier, idealized versions. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, one of her favorite royal adornments, originally a wedding gift to Queen Mary in 1893. Around the portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II DGE Reg EFD 2002, which is the Latin abbreviation for Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription continues a centuries-old British tradition dating back to the Tudor monarchs, emphasizing the Queen's divine right and her role as head of the Church of England. The reverse, back, of the 2002 20 pence coin features a crowned Tudor rose, an emblem that has long symbolized England and the unity of the country since the Wars of the Roses in the 15th century. The rose is surmounted by a royal crown, representing the monarchy's enduring connection with the nation's heritage. Around the design are the words 20 pence, clearly denoting its value. This iconic reverse design was created by William Gardner, a talented British engraver and designer whose work has graced many denominations of UK coinage. The coin's edge is plain, smooth, which is typical for lower denomination coins and helps distinguish it by touch from higher value coins with milled edges. The 20 pence piece is a heptagon, a seven-sided coin with an equilateral curve, a unique and innovative shape that allows it to be easily recognizable both visually and by feel, while still maintaining a constant diameter of 21.4 millimeters across all opposite sides. It weighs 5.0 grams and is struck in cupronickel, a durable alloy composed of 84% copper and 16% nickel, chosen for its silvery appearance and resistance to tarnish. The 2002 20 pence coin was struck by the Royal Mint, the official minting institution of the United Kingdom, located in Llantrisant, South Wales. Millions of these coins were produced for circulation during this year, which marked the 50th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's succession to the throne, 1952 to 2002. Although the coin itself did not carry any special Jubilee design, its year of issue coincided with national celebrations of the Golden Jubilee, a milestone commemorating half a century of the Queen's reign. Collectors often appreciate coins from 2002 for their historical context rather than rarity, as most examples were issued for general use and remain relatively common in circulation. However, pristine uncirculated or proof versions, particularly those included in Royal Mint commemorative sets, are valued for their quality and craftsmanship. From a numismatic perspective, the 2002 20p coin represents a mature phase in modern British coinage. It retained the long-standing 1982 reverse design, but bore the updated 1998 obverse portrait by Rank Broadley, symbolizing the blending of tradition and renewal in the Queen's long reign. It also continued the decimal coinage system that had by then been fully integrated into British daily life for over 3 decades. Despite its modern composition, the 20p coin connects deeply with Britain's medieval and monarchical past, particularly through its use of the crown Tudor rose, which evokes centuries of royal symbolism. The coin circulated extensively throughout the early 21st century, used in shops, vending machines, and everyday transactions across the United Kingdom. Its design and shape made it a model for how coins can be both practical and artistic, merging usability with heritage. In a broader historical sense, the 2002 20p coin serves as a reflection of the United Kingdom's identity at the dawn of the new millennium, a nation proud of its monarchy and traditions, yet forward-looking in its technology and design. It embodies the longevity and consistency of the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, who had already surpassed many of her predecessors in years of service. As a piece of modern history, it bridges the gap between the early decimal issues of the late 20th century and the more modern coins featuring the Queen's later portrait by Jody Clark introduced in 2015. For collectors, owning a 2002 20p coin is to possess a small but meaningful artifact of British history, a reminder of the Queen's Golden Jubilee, of the enduring strength of royal symbolism, and of the elegance and precision of British numismatic artistry. Whether found in pocket change or preserved in mint condition, the 2002 20p coin stands as a quiet but enduring testament to both the everyday life and regal history of the United Kingdom under Queen Elizabeth II. Next top. The 2010 United Kingdom 20p coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a small yet significant denomination in modern British numismatics, representing both a functional piece of circulating currency and a symbol of the stability and heritage of the United Kingdom's monetary system. The coin, minted by the Royal Mint, belongs to the series of decimal coins introduced after Britain's currency system was decimalized in 1971, replacing the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence. The 20p coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of the effort to fill the gap between the 10p and 50p coins, and the 2010 version continues this lineage with updated designs and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, which was used from 1998 to 2015. This portrait depicts the Queen facing right, wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a regal and iconic piece of jewelry given to her as a wedding present in 1947. Around her portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2010, which is an abbreviated Latin phrase meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. These words reflect the monarch's constitutional role and the deep historical connection between the British Crown and the Church of England. On the reverse side of the 2010 20p coin is a design that forms part of a larger artistic representation of the Royal Shield of Arms, introduced in 2008 as part of a major redesign by the artist Matthew Dent. The 20p coin shows the lower right portion of the shield, specifically featuring part of the Lion Rampant of Scotland and the second quarter of the Royal Arms. When placed together with the other coins from the 1p to the 50p denominations, the designs interlock to form the complete shield, a modern and innovative representation of national unity. Above the shield segment, the denomination 20p is engraved, indicating its face value. The coin has a heptagonal, seven-sided shape known as an equilateral curve heptagon, which gives it a distinctive tactile feel and makes it easily distinguishable by touch, an important feature for everyday use. The coin is made of a cupronickel alloy consisting of 84% copper and 16% nickel, with a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, a thickness of 1.7 millimeters, and a weight of 5 grams. Its smooth edge and durable composition allow it to remain in circulation for many years without significant wear. The 2010 issue of the 20 pence coin was struck in large quantities for general circulation, as well as in special collector sets. Unlike the famous 2008 mule error coins, where the obverse and reverse dies were mismatched, the 2010 issue does not carry any notable minting errors, making it a standard circulation piece. However, it still holds historical and collectible interest for numismatists because it reflects a period of transition in the coinage of Queen Elizabeth II, just before the introduction of the newer Jodie Clark portrait in 2015. The coin also embodies the modern British approach to coin design, blending tradition, symbolism, and contemporary artistry. Each detail, from the tiaraed portrait of the monarch to the section of the royal shield, contributes to its significance as a representation of national pride, continuity, and sovereignty. From a broader historical and economic perspective, the 20 pence coin has played a steady role in British commerce since its inception. During 2010, the United Kingdom was still recovering from the effects of the global financial crisis of 2008 to 2009, and the presence of stable coinage like the 20p reflected both everyday economic resilience and the enduring trust in the pound sterling. Although its monetary value is modest, the 20 pence coin carries immense symbolic importance, representing the daily life of millions of Britons, from vending machines to public transport and small retail purchases. Its design, materials, and inscriptions together narrate the story of a nation that respects its royal heritage while embracing modernity and efficiency in its coinage system. Today, a 2010 UK 20 pence coin in circulated condition typically holds only its face value, but pristine uncirculated or proof versions, particularly those in mint sets, may attract small premiums among collectors. The coin's enduring charm lies not in rarity, but in the seamless blend of beauty, utility, and national symbolism it embodies. It stands as a small yet enduring piece of Queen Elizabeth II's long and historic reign, linking the modern United Kingdom to its ancient traditions of monarchy, heraldry, and craftsmanship. In every sense, the 2010 20 pence coin is more than just a means of exchange. It is a miniature monument to the nation's history, art, and identity. Next top.